In this video, we're going to go over how to use the member broadcast feature in Wishlist Member. As you see on here, the first thing you want to look at, you'll see we're in the dashboard area. You'll want to go down to where it says Wishlist Member, and then you go to Members. Okay. Now you'll see in here on the tab, you'll see Email Broadcast. So you click on Email Broadcast. And as you'll see in here, there's some, in this particular example, there have been some email broadcasts already done, but we'll go ahead and create a new one. We won't send it, but we'll go ahead and create it. Let's say you want to create, you click on there, create the email broadcast. Okay. And then you have a choice to send it as HTML or text. Okay. On this particular one, let's just go ahead and send it HTML because everybody is a registered member and everything's been whitelisted, so there's not a problem. The first thing you want to do is you want to create a subject. Okay, so I'll just put in here, this is a test of the broadcast system. Okay, now what you can also do, you have over here to the right, which is called Wishlist Member Merge Codes, which will make it more personalized. So let's just say hello. And we'll put in their first name. Okay, which will do it when you merge it, it'll send out a broadcast to them in first name. And since this is a test, we'll put in here, please do not respond. This is only test of our membership. Okay, and then you can put in here, add to the code if you wanted to put anything else in the code. Generally, you really don't have to put in here anything because you can usually do it down in your signature. If you created a signature, you can use that. But in this case, we'll just put it in here. Okay, and you can use all kinds of merge codes. You'll see in their last name, email address, membership level. You can get really creative, and if they've updated, added their AIM, AOL, Yahoo ID, certain things in there. You can even put in, if they need to re-log in, the login URL, you can put that in there. As far as join date, you've got some flexibility in here. Okay, so now we've go ahead and created that. And also you can create custom fields as well. That'll be in another video. Normally you will put in your signature, whatever you might have in your signature. And you always want to have the cam spam in here. So have an address. It's optional, but I highly recommend it in having it in there. Now on this one, you can decide which membership levels that you're going to choose. Okay, let's just say you wanted to send it to all gold members. Okay, or maybe you had a special message that you wanted to send out to all the members that reached module 3. Okay, so you can kind of pick and choose what you want. In this case, everybody's reached, when they've signed in, everybody's reached gold, so you can use that. Now you can also send this to pending members as well. Let's say people that have gone into your system but they haven't actually signed up, but they've registered within the system. You can use that. Or if somebody's canceled from 11, you can do that as well. And now here, it can have a test email that will be sent to the administration mailbox right here. And when you click on here, preview, that gives you a preview of what your message will look like. Now you see here it hasn't put the actual name in, but just gives you an idea of what it looks like. And then you can click here, send message to members, and everybody will get it. What I'll do is I will go ahead and send, this is just a test, so we'll go ahead and send it in here. Let's just say send message to members. Now you're not done, okay? Because now what you've got to do, you haven't sent any messages yet. Okay, notice that it says 00. So you'll have to click on this, and then you click Queue Selected. Now we're not going to do that because otherwise then it'll start sending out the messages. But normally you would click Queue Selected, and then once that's done, that'll go through your list and it'll start sending out the messages. And then you'll get something like this. It'll say how many messages were sent, and it'll say how many, if there were some that were default that failed. Maybe it's an old email address or something to that effect. And then you can go back to reports if you wanted to delete those particular ones. Basically, that's it in a nutshell.